Happy Friday. We made it over halfway on this 5-day stretch. Today was fine. I went into my place where I just exist. My eyes look a little fucked up right now. And it was very calm. Someone was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I feel like when there's a lot of energy, a lot of nerves going around, or a lot of unknown. I remember this from COVID, being on the front lines of COVID, where we hadn't had any COVID cases yet in ICU, and the anticipatory dread or the unknown was almost worse in the beginning, right? And so when we're starting this strike, as a nurse in the nurses union here, there's a lot of unknowns. There are so many birds outside. I'm here for it. Hopefully you can hear them. It's biblical. I was just listening to them for a second. Did you see that one? I feel like they're all in the eaves troughs around the house, so I feel like there must be some kind of bug in there that they're getting, in which case I'm like, get it, yeah. Anyway, so just trying to stay present, right? Staying present with what is true right now. What can I do right now? And I feel like that's really important just for this whole moderation with Mare. A whole year can be a little bit daunting, although it's kind of funny because time will go by regardless of whether you're there or not, right? Whether you're present to that or not. And so just really bringing in that, what is here now? How am I? That kind of thing. I had a beautiful treatment last night. I'm lucky enough to have some really beautiful practitioners in my life, and this one is osteo and medical Qigong. I think I usually receive a little bit more of the medical Qigong side. There's a friend and practitioner who's a master at it, and it's really hard to explain what happens in those treatments, but it's really energetic, and I've been feeling like something's been stuck in my liver for a while, and we were able to just kind of tap into that. And if you've ever experienced these sort of sessions, it can get kind of interesting. I tend to get a lot of visuals. I tend to get a lot of sensations of other energies, and in this one I was traveling back to a Viking time, and had my lungs splayed outside of my body. So it was really interesting to feel this visceral kind of reaction, and noticing how the energy of being in my power had cost me my life, which is a very common story for people navigating transitions. Anytime some change is upon you, there can be a lot of fear that comes up. And so in this case, it was the idea of as soon as I kind of tapped into this lifetime or this memory or this energetic visual, I was just shown lifetime after lifetime where I just devoted myself to service, right? Service as a nurse on a battlefield, service, always serving, always alchemizing pain and grief and trauma, and helping heal. And while I still identify strongly with that, and is something that I want to continue, I'm really in that energy. I was I don't want to alchemize other people's stuff anymore. I don't want to carry other people's stuff. I want to just look into me and allow myself to just be, and allowing other people, if they are called to that, to come, but not reaching out beyond myself. And this is a very common theme in caregiving. It's a very common theme in people pleasing. It's a very common theme in just not enoughness, right? As we go beyond ourselves to one, use our gifts, but two, it can get out of balance very quickly. And so I'm really feeling this energy of just not mine, and I would like to experience myself differently. And so in that, can I allow another level of this nurse, another level of this healer? It was always the visuals that came to me was just lifetime of self-sacrifice. And I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do self-sacrifice. And it feels really good in my body when I say no to that. So I'm just integrating the session today. I'm kind of excited. Dare I say I'm excited to see what's on the other side of this, and to try to continue to be present with that. Because I think life looks a lot different if I'm not holding that. Thanks for listening. Let's go. Any mountain's high enough.